Hello YouTube, this is Mike's Apple Tech here, and today I am doing a review on the iPad Smart Case. Obviously I have the product red one. Check out my unboxing video, the link will be in the description down below. So I'm going to be doing a review on that, and I'm also going to compare it with the Smart cover and tell you which one I think is best for the iPad. Now I'm going to start with the iPad Smart Case because my iPad is already in here. Now obviously with the Smart Case, the only major difference, well there's two major differences. One is obviously it has the backing, so it protects the back of your iPad from scratches and from dirt. The second one is you can only get polyurethane, you cannot get leather like you can with the Smart cover, you are only able to get polyurethane. Those are the two major differences. Also there's a different price. This starts doesn't actually start. This only costs £39, whatever colour you get in. Smart covers, the leathers are £59 and the polyurethane is £35. But if you're going to get Smart cover, if you want to get a polyurethane one, better off getting one of these because it will protect the back of your iPad from dirt and scratches as well. So to start with this, as my iPad's in there. Now on the front you still have your Smart cover which locks and wakes the iPad. Still acts as a double stand, so you can stand it up to watch movies, or you can sit it down like this and go into notes, and you can just type a couple of notes. So it still acts in the same way as this, apart from obviously it protects the back. Now one thing I've noticed with the Smart Case is where the back overdoes the back casing goes further than the front cover, it can sometimes be difficult just to grab the cover, sorry. So sometimes you have to actually push it along like that to get it open. That can be annoying if you're trying to open it in a hurry. Another thing I've noticed is it doesn't fit in the dock. I can't actually show you because my dock is holding my iPhone which is filming this, so I can't show you that just yet. I might be able to get a little clip of it to put at the end holding the iPhone, but I can't do it right now. But all your ports are still free. You've still got the port here for your 30-bit dock connector. You've still got the port here, if you can see that, for the speaker. Still got on the top, you've still got room for your sleep wake button. Still got the room for your microphone. Still got the room for your camera jack, and on the side you still have your volume rocker which you can still access, the lock rotation lock or mute switch, and also the camera. So you still have access to all them. Now one thing I do like about the Smart Case is the fact that on the back it does have the Apple logo, and as you can see on mine it is white, and that is, if I can get it in the light, and that is good because obviously my iPad is the white one, and with the black logo on the back of the iPad it doesn't quite match, but with the white one on the back of the cover case it looks perfect. So that's the iPad Smart Case. I'm just going to take my iPad out of there for 2 seconds. This is what I mean by the backing. The back of this, it has the black logo, whereas the back of this has a white logo which matches the front a bit more, whereas the black logo doesn't. Now I'm going to take a look at the Smart cover. Now obviously this only covers the front, it obviously connects by magnets at the side. It still does a couple of things the iPad Smart Case does. It unlocks, if I turn it around you'll be able to see it better, unlocks and it locks. It still acts as a stand to watch movies on, or to go in and type a couple of notes. The only thing that I can tell that's different between the two is obviously the Smart cover comes in leather and polyurethane, and the Smart cover doesn't cover the back. Now, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about the smart cover and people asking one question in particular. About the smart case, not smart cover. And that question is, does the smart cover from the smart case detach? Unfortunately, it doesn't. It's one unit. It's stitched together there. So unfortunately, the smart case is one thing. It doesn't come with a detachable smart cover. If you want a case that comes with a detachable smart cover, if you have a look on eBay, I'm sure you can find one on there. I've seen a couple on there that work with the smart cover. You just get that, chuck it on the back, then you've got a smart cover that detaches. And so a lot of them, they have hard cases for the back, whereas this isn't that hard. It's quite flimsy. If you see that, it's quite flimsy. So now I suppose I'd better choose which one I personally like better and which one I would prefer for the iPad. Now, if I wanted something that didn't affect the thickness of it at all, I would go for the smart cover. But if you want something that covers the back, your best bet's the smart case. I personally prefer the smart case because of the back. Now, usually I wear a ring, which I have got here, but I take it off whenever I use my iPad, especially with the smart cover on, because I don't want to scratch the back of it. But when it's in the smart case, I don't have to take my ring off because obviously it's got that backing which protects it from getting scratches. So I personally prefer the smart case for the pure and simple fact it has the back. I would like to see in the future Apple releasing a leather smart case or a smart case with detachable smart cover and a hard back. Another thing I would like to see Apple release is a dock for the iPad 2 and the new iPad that can accommodate a case or a cover. And I will show you what I mean by that right now. So here is what I was talking about with the dock. So here is the dock here, and I'll try and show you this. Obviously it's just thick enough for the iPad. If you try and add an iPad with a smart case, it doesn't quite go in. It sits there, but it's not on charge. Now, with this, even if you pull the front forward some way, you still can't get the thing in because it's still too thick with that case on. So that is one downside to it. Whereas with the smart cover, it's still the same story. If I just put this down here first, it's still pretty much the same story. You can't fit it in whilst the smart cover's on. But with the smart cover, if you lift the front forward, lock the device, you can try and do this. Slip the iPad in and close the cover over the front of the dock, and it's still sitting perfectly in the dock just with the smart cover over the front, and it will keep it locked. I just open the smart case, unlocks it, and if I close it again, it locks it. So if you want something that works with the dock, your best bet is the smart cover. If you want something that doesn't work well with the dock but does cover the back, best bet is the smart case. But I'll leave you to decide. So this is Mike's Apple Tech Guys signing off. Don't forget to comment and rate down there and click up there to subscribe. Also check out my Facebook page. The link will be in the description along with the link to my iPad smart case unboxing video. Once again, thanks for watching.